Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the WNBA.
What it do, peeps? It's the B Show. For watch the damn tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. New subscribers, I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the show. I hope you get something out of the content. Hope you like WNBA action. Old subscribers, appreciate you for rocking with me. Continue to help me build this platform as we push our way towards the 500 mark. Let's get into this Connecticut Liberty game. Connecticut traveling to New York, Ellie, the mascot's birthday. So New York decided to put on the show, and a show they put on first quarter. Outscored Connecticut 31-13. Supreme ball movement. They moved the ball like a well-oiled machine, firing up threes. Once again, second game in a row, Phoebus scored 8 points. That's one thing they do early. I've noticed the last two games. They get Phoebus involved early in that paint. She gets some easy baskets. They get everything started after that. That's when the three started opening up. They went on a 10 or 12 run to end the first quarter. The second unit came in to start the second quarter, and they put pressure on Connecticut. 19-2 run. Excuse me. Sun could not buy a bucket to save their life. Missed jumpers, missed threes, layups, getting the ball, just turnovers. Everybody was playing Ionescu, Cloud, basically playing free safety. I mean, it looked like Ronnie Lott back there. They were just sitting back picking off passes from Connecticut Sun players. They were, at this point, they were 12 of 19 from three at this point in the game, shooting 69% from the field. Ionescu had 14 points, which was 4 of 6 from three-point at this point. 20 assists on 20 made field goals at this point in the game. They went into halftime 60-28. When the third quarter started, it was ugly. And I wrote down child's play, because that's what it looked like. It looked like the New York Liberty were playing a rec team and destroying them. 14-0 run to start the third. This was terrible. This is probably the worst basketball I've seen from one team. Scoreless. They went scoreless until the 4:31 mark. Marina Mayberry hit a shot, and that ended the drought. They went damn near a whole freaking quarter and finally made a basket. I mean, that's how inept the offense was, and that's how awesome the defense was for the New York Liberty, because they were causing turnovers, havoc. Everybody's hitting threes. They ended the quarter shooting 67% from the three-point line. They went on a 30-8 run to end the third quarter. The score at the end of the third quarter was 90-36. Breaks were getting beaten off. The third quarter was the first time in any WNBA game I've seen where usually in every game, somebody calls the coach's challenge in the first half. This was the first game I've seen where a coach did not call a challenge in the first half. So the first half was flowing. They finally called one in the second half, and it was a easy one. Sabrina Ionescu's hair got called for a foul, and they ended up reversing it. The New York Liberty, like I said, they're playing in midseason form. Sanaa Rivers, she got her welcome to the league today. She got cooked. Sabrina Ionescu was cooking Sanaa Rivers. Sanaa Rivers got her hands in on a couple of off dribbles from Ionescu and stole the ball. It was one in the third where she picked her pocket and they were going for the ball. Sabrina and Brianna were at half court trying to get possession back. Brianna is on the floor, kicks it back to Cloud in the corner. Defender comes over. Cloud throws it behind her back to Johannes. Johannes fires up a three, and it was the route. By this time, they're about 50. The route is they're in video game mode. Sabrina Ionescu's driving down the lane and throwing no look passes and walking back before the person even makes the shot, because that's how bad the defense was for Connecticut. That's how open Phoebich was. Made no sense. I mean, this was the most respectful basketball game I've seen this year. They beat them so clean and so handed, and that was the third. Excuse me. We start the fourth. Sabrina sits in the third. I'm surprised they brought Brianna Stewart in. They brought her in at the 9-minute mark. It was very weird that they brought her back in, but she only played like a minute and she went back out. New York hits the 100-point mark with 5 minutes left. And after that, they just basically went back and forth, still missing shots. Connecticut still missing shots in overtime. And the game ends 100-52. Largest margin of victory in franchise history for the New York Liberty. And they tied a record for most threes in a New York Liberty game with 19. Connecticut. Everybody on Connecticut get a boo-boo sticker. Everybody. They all played like SHIT. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Nelson Adoba, the only person left from last year, 6 points, 21 minutes. Tina Charles, once again, the last 2 games I've seen her, will start walking with the ball without dribbling. I'm not understanding that. 25 minutes, 5 of 12, 10 points. Bria Hartley, 17 minutes, 5 points. Mabry, 2 of 11, 8 points. Sanaya Rivers was 1 of 7, played 31 minutes. 0 of 5 from 3, stopped shooting threes. 2 freaking points. Haley Peters, 23 minutes, 2 points. Anissa Morrow, something's going on with Anissa Morrow, because she was on Instagram and she posted and she tweeted that she's taking her time. So it must be some injury she's working through, because they play her limited minutes. The last 2 games I've watched of theirs, they've only played her for a little bit. 15 minutes, 2 of 6, had 8 points. Rhea Marshall got in because, like I said, this was a beatdown of massive proportions. 8 minutes, 1 point, hit a free throw. Diaby with a bagel, cream cheese, jelly, both jelly, grape, and strawberry. Terrible. J.C. Sheldon, 4 of 7. J.C. Sheldon a little dirty. She got a little dirty edge to her. She throws some little subtle little shots, and we already saw what she can do when she puts her mind to it. Ask Indiana about J.C. Sheldon, but she got dirty with them elbows. Play like a veteran already. Very dirty. 4 of 7, 10 points. Shot 31% from the field, 21% from the 3, and 88% from the free throw line. 6 out of 28 kept firing up 3-pointers and kept missing them bad boys. Brianna Stewart, 4 of 5, 23 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 5. Phoebich, 20 minutes, 4 of 5, 13 points. Jonquel Jones, 23 minutes, 4 of 7, 13 points, 11 rebounds. Cloud, 21 points, 3 of 3, 2 of 2 from 3, 8 points. Sabrina Ionescu with the light work, 19 minutes, 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, and 18 points. The bench, Isabel Harris. Like I said, the bench got the play today. This is what you want to see. This is high-level basketball. 17 minutes off the bench, 4 of 6, 9 points. Kennedy Burke, 18 minutes, 2 of 7, 7 points. Rebecca Gardner, 20 minutes, 3 points. Marine Johannes, 3 of 4 from the field, 13 minutes, had 8 points. Jalen Sherrod, 2 of 5, had 6 points. And Markeisha Davis, 8 minutes, 2 points. Everybody hit a 3 except for Markeisha Davis. Everybody. Everybody on the team fired that bad boy up and hit it in the rim. She the only one. She's the only one. They emptied the clip on the Connecticut Sun. T.U.S.S.L.E did not play because of right knee. Everybody else played. Shot 62% from the field, 59% from 3, 88% from the free throw line, 19 out of 32 3-pointers. This was a slaughter. This was if I'm a Connecticut Sun fan, I'm screaming. I'm glad they didn't do this on the road. If they had to do this at home, they probably would have tore that stadium to pieces. They'd have left at halftime. New York was kicking it. Ellie's birthday, they made a mockery of the Sun. That coach, he might be a one and done. He might take his ass back to Belgium. I'm sorry, folks. You get your butt whooped like this in professional basketball, man, please. Man, this was a drubbing. I had to watch this tape. This was must see TV. I must see this destruction. Connecticut may get the first pick in the draft. I mean, that's how bad they are. The Valkyries look a whole lot better than the Sun. And I had the Sun in the 12th spot to finish 12th. Man, I might have been wrong on that. They might finish 14th. And there's only 13 teams. That's how bad they played today. Drubbed. But New York, watch New York. Watch New York next week. Remember, next week, in 2 weeks, the Dream and this same Liberty team will play the Fever. So Fever fans, if you didn't watch the tape on this one, don't watch the tape on this one. Just take my word for it. You don't want no smoke with the Liberty. None. Just like it's like Debo. You want some of this, old man? No. Go back to your car. Get your ass out the neighborhood. Don't come in New York City neighborhood playing that weak game. This team is for real. They're locked and loaded, and they're trying to make a point this year. They're trying to make a serious point. And they have wrecked the last 2 games. They wrecked Washington, and I like Washington, and they really took the belt, the paddle hand, and applied it to the backsides of Connecticut. Connecticut right now, driving on a bus back home with their butts all sore. All of them. Every last one of them. And they got boo-boo stickers. Whole bus smell like a sewage treatment plant. Whole bus. Or the plane. Whichever one. Short flight, but it still stank. Everybody got a boo-boo sticker. But let me know what you thought about this game. What do you think about the Liberty? What do you think about the Sun? Leave your comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace.
Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. Welcome to the W. The WNBA.